I discovered my tinnitus when I was swimming laps. I put earplugs in for the first time and I expected silence, but I heard a whooshing sound, ringing. It seems in some respects to have a stigma of almost being a psychosomatic illness. In other words, I don't know, they can't find a physical reason for it. So it's somehow in your head, which does that mean it's not an actual affliction? Well, those of us who do have tinnitus, uh, know that it's real and it's terrible. I discovered this about 10 years ago. And about 8 years ago, I started working on a new Animotion album. And I'd be working in my home studio, put my headphones on, I'd dial up the music to get myself inspired. And I wanted to hear my voice. I wanted to hear a little bit of echo, a little bit of reverb. And by the time I would finish a session and take it off, my tinnitus had doubled in sound. And I realized that if this was going to be a big problem for me, because this is our first album in many years. I'm working with a wonderful producer and musicians that I love. I'm not going to let this stop me. So I just kept going. I kept going, despite the ringing in my ears. Completed the album. Thank goodness it receded a bit from that peaked sound. But ever since then, whenever I'm less likely to actually record in my studio because of the pain and noise that accumulates in my head. It's terrible. There have been times when I laid in bed and I'm like, I don't know if I can deal with this right now. I just don't know. What am I going to do? Get up and play loud music so I don't hear it, and then it gets worse. I don't even know. But I wish that that young musicians somehow could get a clue. It's just like, if you're gonna run races, you're gonna get blisters in your feet. And what are you gonna do about that? It's real. Tinnitus is real.